Hello, what's up, everybody? Merch launch, stored up, auction.gg. As you can see, we've got a lot of stuff, 5 new things that we put on the store, and everything else that's old is on sale for either 50 or 25% off. A lot of stuff sold out already. I want to make this video right after the sale. It's only been 2 days, but on day 1, half the B-Hop tanks, half the B-Hop pocket teasers sold out. A lot of the crew necks sold out. The kintsugi, that we made this like limited run of 9 kintsugi pieces that are sold out. You can go check them out at least, but yeah, they're fucking gone. We're gonna do our next one August 1st, so be forewarned. Sorry, September 1st. So don't tell me I didn't tell you. We're gonna have all our next stuff come out on September, and we'll try to make sure that all this stuff is announced way ahead of time. But this is one of the few things I was looking forward to post Yahoo, is getting a merch launch out, and this is, you know, finally the store is starting to become full, starting to become like its own thing, and it's a really good feeling. Shout out to Medusa, designed the Boxer floral tank. Yeah, we got a sick sticker pack on there as well. A lot of stuff. Go check it out. This vlog is going to be post merch launch, and I just want to talk about to be very transparent with you guys, because as I mentioned in the last vlog and a lot of vlogs, for people who just live on YouTube and they follow and watch their favorite YouTubers, they don't get insight into the lives of their favorite YouTubers and like what they're doing and what they do outside of YouTube. When for a lot of us, we do a lot of outside of YouTube, and you know, for me in particular, YouTube has become something that I can't even rely on anymore. So it's something I do not as a hobby per se, but it's kind of like an archive, a portfolio. So all the important shit goes here, but it's not where I make the money. And it's no secret that YouTubers don't tend to make a lot of money because of things like ad block. YouTube ad revenue is just hard to rely on. So even though all the good shit will go here, you know, my attention is drawn to all these different things. So I want to be very transparent. I'm going to give you guys the whole scoop. For the most part, 90% of the stuff. Some stuff I can't announce, but they're all stuff that's coming that I will eventually talk about. But since Yahoo and since the July 14th thing, there hasn't been a lot of uploads. So the first thing I want to address is why. And for everyone on Patreon, I realized that one of my reward tiers is that I release the annotated scripts that I would have for videos that are coming out that I would give to Nathan. And those annotated scripts have like demo links and then everything that I would say or what I want Nathan to put in, and to give you an idea of how to make a video for yourself, like a video like Play Breakers, for example, which a lot of people ask me about, and I haven't uploaded anything yet. And the reason is because what we're doing right now, instead of just uploading our stuff straight to YouTube, our YouTube channel, we want to have it be branded or sponsored so that it can make a lot more money, because it's great that it goes on YouTube and people see it, but what would be even greater is if we could sell it to somebody who could make sure a lot of people saw it and we got some more money for our effort, and that would make it a viable thing that we could focus on for long terms. And you guys understand that, obviously, branding and sponsorships and how important those things are. But that's why there isn't anything uploaded. As of right now, I have 3 entire video scripts done that I'm waiting to record, which takes just a day. And after that, Nathan will be working on those all through August. And I think I have another 3 videos coming. So I have been working every single day. I only got to stream these last 2 days. I played a little bit of PUBG. I played a little bit of Lawbreakers. By the way, and this is another topic, I've been looking for a new game to get into. So, and let me touch on that. So I've been looking for a new game to get into because right now I have all my eggs in one basket, and that's Counter-Strike. And to keep it short, I do think that my skills and analysis would transfer whether I played one game or another. The difficult part is that with only 100 hours, you know, I'll never be an expert in the game no matter how talented I am as an analyst. I have to be able to be good at it, really know it, really follow the scene and stuff like that. And, you know, after spending 7,000 hours in Counter-Strike or CSGO, I'm in a place where, you know, I worry about the future of the game, considering there is almost more control over tournaments from people who aren't Valve than Valve, and Valve doesn't tell us what they're going to do, whether they're going to release CSGO on Source 2, and it seems like it's going to be like a halfway transition, and they're going to keep CSGO running. Well, how long are they going to do that for? Are they ever just going to cut off Counter-Strike? Are they going to get bored of it? We know that Valve love Dota more. That's no secret. They spend so much more time updating and adding stuff to that game, and have, you know, with things like the international, which I don't necessarily think we need in CS:GO. It just shows like CS:GO is a game where it's who knows how long we have left. That's kind of, you know, all I can say. I don't think it's dying by any means. It's our viewership records are continually breaking records. So, I mean, there's no denying that people watch the game, that people love the game, and people have fun playing it still. But how much more of that do we have? And, you know, right now my entire foundation of my life is built on Counter-Strike, and that's great, but at the same time it's really scary. And it's not that I don't love Counter-Strike, it's just that I don't know how many more days like this I have with Counter-Strike. And so I would really like to move into a new game, Overwatch. And to be very frank and very plain, I don't believe in Overwatch. I don't know if my mind will change, but I don't have that much fun playing it. The only character I really enjoy playing is Genji, because he has so many movement options, and if the game doesn't have movement and I'm playing an FPS that doesn't have movement options, I get really bored. That's why I love Counter-Strike. That's why I made all the movement tutorials when I first started this channel, and that, you know, I need that. So I tried playing Quake. That was another option, but the fucking player base is tiny. It's like no one's playing Quake right now. It's like almost impossible to queue up for Sacrifice, which is supposed to be their esports game mode. We tried it for a while when I was at Yahoo, and it's just like not enough people playing it, and I think it's fun. I guess I didn't think it was that fun, so I guess maybe that's why, but maybe that changes. Bethesda's putting millions of dollars into it. That's an option. Quake, and the other reason Overwatch is a great option, even though I don't like it, is because it's got so much support. Everyone believes in Blizzard, even though Blizzard hasn't done a great job with esports in the past. They're really clearly putting a lot of effort into making sure everything, you know, becomes a great ecosystem for people who are working within the esports. So creating content in the game might be something to think about in the future, but I don't know about that. And then the other one is PUBG. PUBG is a game where it's ugly as fuck. It's ugly as fuck. It's got a lot of bugs. It's early access. It's barely been played, but it's got the two most important things in it. It's got a lot of money, and it's got a ton of people playing it and watching it. That shit is killing it every month on Twitch since release. The guy, Player Unknown, I actually interviewed him at E3. I don't know if that video is up on Yahoo Esports YouTube channel. In case you want to get to know him more, he's really cool. He is the original founder of the Battle Royale mod, and he did Arma 3's Battle Royale. He worked on H1Z1 after they started it, and then kind of like IceFrog, how IceFrog moved from Dota on Warcraft to Han to Dota 2 with Valve. Player Unknown kind of has his own game in Player Unknown's Battlegrounds, just like IceFrog has in Dota 2. And this is another game, except it's super ugly and it's not got movement. It's a very different thing. The other thing is I do enjoy playing it a lot, but I don't know how I'll be able to make content around it. So these are kind of my options. So as you can see, they're not really great options. They kind of have to tick every box, you know, like Counter-Strike ticks every box. It's got movement options. It's an FPS, which I prefer personally. It is a fantastic spectator esport. Some argue the best of all time. I think StarCraft is by far the best, but nevertheless, some people enjoy watching Counter-Strike more than any other game, and I completely understand why. It's great to make content around. As bad as the demo system is, at least there is one. Some games can't say that much. There's money in it. I'm already established, so that, you know, all these other games kind of tick 2 or 3 boxes and leave the other ones that are also all important blank, and that's what's caused my decision to be quite difficult. So there's actually a new game coming out called Lawbreakers. I played the beta on Sunday for the last day of the beta, and this is the first time I ever played it, and I heard good things about it. And it was designed by Cliffy B, who worked on Unreal Tournament, as well as many other games. And he is an FPS expert, is an amazing game dev, super passionate. I love how he thinks about the game. 3 biggest drawbacks of Overwatch for me is like the team fight, the team fight meta, the ultimate meta, so having to save up for your ults and then jump in together, and then the compositions, which puts so much emphasis on who you pick as opposed to how you play the person you pick. Lawbreakers solves all of these problems for me. And the other thing is lack of skill shots. So there's tons of characters who you don't even have to aim. You just have to be around them. Like Winston, he has like this Tesla coil gun that hits everything around him. And I just will not play a character like that. I just cannot. I need to play a character like Widowmaker or Genji. Just either hit scan, flick shots, or something like that. I just cannot. I cannot play Winston ever. No, I cannot. So, Lawbreakers is a game where even the healing, it's a lot like Overwatch. There's a clone of Tracer basically. There's a lot of characters and a lot of things about it that are like Overwatch. I think if you talk to them, you know, Lawbreakers has been in development since before Overwatch was released. A lot of the things are similar still, but I don't care who did it first. All I care about is who did it better. And for me, for sure, Lawbreakers did a lot of things better. It's not as pretty as Overwatch. Overwatch is absolutely beautiful, and it'll be hard to ever best Blizzard in making something pretty or prettier than one of their games because they're amazing at that. But I don't care about that either. I play fucking Counter-Strike. I don't give a fuck. My game looks like it was made by a potato. Like, as long as the gameplay is good, as long as it's good, and this game is good. Every character is viable in any situation for the most part, and there's like only skill shots. Their Tracer clone is better than Tracer in my opinion, more fun, more interesting. The movement is crazy. There's so many movement options. It's not exactly air strafing, but it's similar. Well, it's like WW strafing to some extent. You stay in the air most of the time, whereas Overwatch you're on the ground a lot. So I don't know if you guys have played Lawbreakers. I want your thoughts on what I should do next, or if you have you want me to play Splatoon, or you want me to get into fucking Smite, just let me know. Like, tell me why. I'm all ears. But Lawbreakers launches on the 8th. I'm gonna fucking start playing the fuck out of that game, see if I like it, see if there are any problems. I know after Overwatch came out, that was a game that blew up so fast that there was 500,000 subscribers, which equaled how many subs we had on the Global Offensive subreddit, and that happened within like a month. And I was like, holy fuck, this game is gonna destroy Counter-Strike. I never said it, but I was legitimately scared. And then now we're at a point where like pros are pulling out of Overwatch. Like Overwatch League seems like it could be a big disaster. People are not having fun with the meta. People are getting fed up with the game, and there's a lot of things about it that they don't see Blizzard changing. And shit changes. So no matter how good a game starts out, it's kind of really about how much the devs are listening to the community, how good the foundation of the games are, the things that you can't change about it. And a lot of that is to be seen about Lawbreakers. So I'm hopeful for the game. It's good that it starts off on a good foot, but we'll see. So that's kind of where my headspace is at right now, is thinking about what to do apart from Counter-Strike that I can incorporate myself into, make content surrounding. And that's also, I knocked out why we don't have any uploads so far and what I'm doing for my Patreon. So this month for Patreon, we'll be uploading all of those videos. So it's going to be like I'm going to double down basically. So everyone who paid in July and August will get 2 times the content that I'll put out in September. And I've reduced the tier of the annotated videos to $5 for everybody. So I will just keep that so that it's more manageable for myself. You don't have to overpay or expect so much for yourself, and you get to support me if that's all you want to do in the first place. And yeah, thanks everyone for supporting. I appreciate it. So here's the other thing, more serious dilemma at the moment. So to be completely frank with you, when we thought that it might be over with Yahoo, like when we thought that might happen, I decided to apply for a green card so that I could stay in the country. And it's not necessarily a green card in the traditional sense. It's something to do with my visa. I'm an O1 holder, and I can transfer my O1 into a green card. And I don't mind talking about it because I didn't just do it so I could stay here. I'm applying for that because being in California is perfect for my career. There's like tons of Counter-Strike and Counter-Strike people around me, and I have a number of ways to abuse being here. So me being in America is great for America. It's great for myself. A lot of great reasons for me to become a citizen and have dual citizenship with Canada. But it expires on the 14th of September, my O1. And the green card that I've applied for is still kind of processing. And I don't know if it'll get accepted. I don't know how long I have until it gets accepted. So I have to figure out what the fuck is going to happen in September. I kind of have to sit around and wait. Worst case scenario, I would have to go back to Canada. If I don't get some kind of visa situation sorted, I have this place on an 11-month lease. Fortunately, Yahoo did take care of us for the most part, so I don't have to necessarily worry about that, but I did fucking really get settled in here, which kind of sucks. I'm not saying any of this for you to feel bad about me. You guys don't have to worry about me at all. I'm just keeping you up to date. I just kind of hate the thought of having to move again, which would really suck. But that's why my September looks a little hectic. Every single day I've been fucking working. So with this merch launch, with the video scripts that I've been doing, with a little bit of streaming, and then all of the juggling, whether or not I can want to do full-time / freelance, these decisions, all the stuff I've been thinking about or working on or pursuing, and taking the temperature of different people and so on. But that's where I'm at right now. The other option is to get a new visa, and my O1 visa was tied to my employment at Yahoo. So the other option would be to work for somebody else who is like doing full-time CSGO content that I really like, that would be able to apply for a visa for me, or do it through Boxer when we kind of legitimize ourselves properly, and then maybe I'll be able to stay and become a citizen and not have to move out of this place in this area that I like so much, and that'd be really cool too. So those are my updates for you guys. That's where my headspace is at. That's how much stuff is coming. We've got a lot of shit coming through the rest of August. Again, we have the next merchandise launch for September 1st. We're gonna have a hot item on September 1st. Hot fucking item. Thank you everybody who supports our merchandise and supports a Patreon, subscribes to the YouTube channel, likes the video, shares it, all that shit. It all matters a lot. And I also want to know what you guys want to see on the store next. The question that I have asked everybody in Boxer right now is, are we at the point, or are we getting to the point where somebody is coming to the store just to buy something from the store? If I was dead, would people still buy stuff? I think the answer to that is yes. We sold out of almost everything on like day one, which is amazing. We were trying to get stocked up and ready for it, but we weren't obviously prepared enough. So I think we are getting to that, but that's the question that we're continually asking ourselves. So what clothes do you want to see that you would wear that either has the Boxer logo, or it's Boxer logo or Boxer style inspired, that you want to see on the store that you would buy, because that's the kind of clothes that you're looking for, and you would love to support an esports organization that is making that kind of stuff, so that you can kind of do esports without, wearing a team jersey out in public, because I know a lot of people don't want to do that, including myself. I just want to make good clothes. So that input, very important to me. Thank you guys for watching this video. Another vlog to keep you posted. Gonna catch a flight in about 6 hours to go to New York to see my friends from Canada that I haven't seen in about half a year, to go to watch Dave Chappelle in New York. Very expensive tickets. This is my player break vacation trip that I'm gonna be taking. So super excited. Dave Chappelle, my favorite comedian by far. Never seen him live, and stoked for that. So yeah. All right. Take care, guys. Take care. Bye.